options to show the customers different ways flooring can be done.
Andrew Young with City Tile and Floor Covering.
Make your house a wow house. City Tile and Floor.
City Tile, 223 South Spring Street in Uptown Murfreesboro.
On air, online, and on the phone. You can listen to us anywhere. News Radio WGNS is Rutherford County's place to talk. Merry Christmas from all of us at News Radio WGNS. Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
All right, back here on Rutherford Issues today, and we are welcoming in Gracie Hill from Rutherford County PAWS, and we've got a lot to catch up on here this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I like the Christmas music.
Yeah.
Very festive.
Get us in the spirit here.
Oh, yeah.
So jingle bells are ringing, and, we're going to be talking about Rutherford County PAWS today. Maybe for those who are catching this for the first time, maybe flipping through Facebook and found this and thought, what is PAWS? Maybe tell us, what is Rutherford County PAWS?
So PAWS is Rutherford County's pet adoption and welfare service. So we are a government facility. So if you ever need anything like animal control, spay and neuter, we have our free surgery program. We have, you can come volunteer. We have, puppies and kittens that need fostering. We do low-cost vaccines and more. So we are here to help.
And in this ever-growing county, I think you're growing too at PAWS, right?
Oh, yeah. So we are hiring. So that is one of the main reasons I'm here today, because if you are looking to get involved, we are definitely in need right now.
So let's talk about some of the positions that you're looking for here.
Yeah, so we have currently available our animal control officer position, and we have a veterinarian. So we have our chief veterinarian. She's been there forever, but she needs help. We are pumping out, I want to say, close to 30 spay and neuters a day. So we need an assistant veterinarian who can, perform spay and neuter surgeries, deal with shelter meds, and manage the overall health and wellness of the pets. It's a lot for one person, as you can imagine. So if you are looking to be a vet, please come put in an application. Animal control officer, that's your, it's kind of like a police officer, but for the animals. That's the way I like to describe it to people.
Yeah, it's not Paw Patrol, but it's...
No, not at all. You're dealing with injured and stray animals. You're dealing with, neglect cases, things like that. So if you do have a heart to help, that would be a great position to get involved with.
And, I would think that the veterinary assistant position, I mean, you're asking for someone who is actually a veterinarian.
Yes.
So, but to come alongside, that would be maybe a great first job for someone who,
100%.
Yeah.
We just went to the in Knoxville, the University of Knoxville. We went to their job fair, their career day, for their vet school, and we met tons of amazing, people who are about to graduate from college. So, definitely don't sell yourself short. Apply. We would love to have, newcomers and people who are wanting to work in the shelter environment.
I would think for those who are veterinarians, they're thinking, well, I've got to, maybe I go to some place that's established or want to start my own business and that kind of thing. But sometimes it's good to just have a couple of years, get your feet under you and that kind of thing.
Oh, I agree. And our veterinarian, she is so helpful. She has done many, she allows interns to come in and kind of learn the ropes. So even that, if you're interested in coming in and learning, doing a small internship with us, just send us an email and we'd love to connect with you and work with you on that. Very good. Any other positions there, volunteer, anything like that you want to mention? So we just hired our foster and volunteer coordinator. So we kind of had like a gap there for a little bit, but he is learning the ropes, and currently he is doing 2 positions. So it was somebody that is already working at PAWS, so he's kind of learning the ropes. So maybe next time we can have him on he can kind of introduce himself. But we're always kind of in and out of positions, so just keep a look. We can, if you want to look and see what we have, you can go to our website, rutherfordcountytn.gov, and then you can click on job opportunities. And at the bottom of the page, you can see all of the jobs listed. So
Very good.
yeah.
We have Gracie Hill joining us from Rutherford County PAWS. And how long have you been there at PAWS?
Oh, wow. I've been at PAWS for, I want to say almost 2 years. It's been like a year and a half,
Wow.
a year and 8 months, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
It's crazy. It goes by really quick.
Time just wait till you get my age, and it just
I know
goes
you
by
said
quickly.
you've been here since you were 16.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It is.
Good for
kinda
you.
nuts. Or bad for me. Who knows? But anyway, but you must find the job fulfilling, and I know people
yeah.
who have been there. What would you say is the some of the best parts about working at PAWS?
So, stating the obvious, I have a passion and love for animals, of course. So that's just a huge plus for me that I get to go in every single day. But I think it's, making a difference in the community and just knowing that you're helping others. It's also, people tend to say, the shelter must be really stressful. It can be, but for the most part, it is almost lower stress because, you can go in and play with the animals pretty much anytime you're there with them all
Why
day,
not?
every day. So it just kind of brings the focus back to what, you're there for and what you're doing. And, yeah, it's a very supportive team. I'm happy to be a part of it.
And I'm sure always, no day. That's what makes radio fun, is because every day's different.
Oh,
You talk to different
always.
people, so I'm sure every day's different.
You're
at
never
PAWS.
bored. You're never bored. Like you can play with the senior dogs, then you get puppies. I mean, every single day is different. You never know what you're going to get. You might get, an injured cat on the road, and then you come in and you get to help, nurse it back to health. It's just, it's incredible what you get to see, and it's really rewarding.
I would think too, it's kind of cool to see, maybe a family come in and looking to adopt, a pet and just make that connection with one of the shelter animals that maybe has been there for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to work.
That's the best part
Yeah.
right there. I mean, when you get to know the animals, and then you see a family come in and it just clicks, and then you get to see them go home and know that is the best feeling ever, when you get to see, them finally go home and get what they deserve.
Yeah. I'm sure there's probably a story that sticks out in your mind, or maybe something that happened recently.
Oh my gosh, there was one. So this dog's name was Gigi, and me and her were like best friends. Like, I mean, I went home to my husband, obvious as you do when you work in the shelter. You're like, can we?
Yeah.
Please.
That would be my daughter, I can tell you.
It's so hard. People ask me all the time, how do you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I just do. And then Griffin tells me no, and it is what it is. But so we had a German Shepherd. Her name was Gigi. Her name is now Waffles. She had mange, so, the mites
Yeah.
all over. And we were treating her, but she just wasn't getting, what she needed in the shelter. It's stressful on her. She wasn't healing properly. Well, this young man comes in with his parents, and he just was drawn to her. And in my heart, I was just like, oh my gosh, what if he adopts her? Because it was just random, you come into the shelter. So after they met, he was just like, that's my girl. That's the one. And I mean, I was like sobbing for days after that, because she had been there for like, I want to say 4 or 5 months.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then he brought her back, and she was fully healed. It's just, those are the stories that really
Oh, yeah.
hit home.
I bet they
for
do.
Sure.
Well, kind of piggybacking on that, you said that he brought now Waffles back.
Yes.
Do you get to see some reuniting of pets coming back and just seeing how they're doing?
A lot of the times. And again, that's another great part of it, because, we have Samson, we have, Coda. We have a bunch of dogs that, even though they've left, they're still very much a part of it. They come to events, and it's just getting to see them. And, we just had our Santa Paws event. We got to see so many of our residents, that had left come back. Just, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That also opens the door for plenty of volunteer opportunities. I hope that maybe laid the groundwork to tug at a few heartstrings there to maybe say, you know, if you have a love and a passion for animals and would love to volunteer, it could be a couple of hours once a week or whatever you could do. I'm sure that anything would help.
Anything helps. Seriously. I mean, with volunteering, there's so many different opportunities. You can do just the front desk. You can do cat care. You can do dog walking. You can do a variety of different things. So it's always fun getting to see people come in and have a passion for PAWS. But yeah, please, you know, if you'd like to volunteer, just go onto our website and then you can click the volunteer tab and get involved.
Sounds good. Well, want to wish you a very Merry Christmas,
Thank
Gracie.
you as
All
well.
right. Gracie Hill joining us from Rutherford County PAWS here today on Rutherford Issues from News Radio WGNS. Stay with us. More to come.
If you want to get some barbecue, I tell you,